Knee over knee. We're gonna sit, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Let's sit. Perfect workout. Okay. We're gonna see if we can do what Khalid doing right there, crossing our legs in a.
You can cross ankle to ankle, maybe a little bit further, maybe shin to shin. If you're feeling it this morning, you can also go knee over knee, trying to get your knees in one line. Because they're bent so much, you want to actually flex your ankles too.
Just hold it there and breathe. Oh, that's sit there and breathe. Just switch our leg, or if you know how to turn around, switch your leg, turn around, switch leg. Just hold it. Keep on breathing.
Eventually, you want both heels to be beside your hips. You want to keep your knee over knee.
Massive mobility or skinny legs, either or works.
It helps to squeeze your inner thighs. You're stretching your outer hips. So if you contract your inner thigh, whether you're cross-legged or binding your legs like this, try to engage inner thighs. Make sure that both sit bones are equally on the floor. You're not leaning too far to the left, too far to the right.
Sit on both sit bones. Make sure your tailbone not participating much. If you push your leg too far back, it forces you to go back. So bring your leg a little more open. You don't have to go that deep. See if you can lean forward, extend your arm forward. See if you come back to your center. We're starting with the deepest squat again and holding it there. So deepest squat and holding it there. With your elbows, push your knees away. Create that activation. Then don't over push it. Then you take all the attention there. Enough you can still breathe and you're aware of it. So breath is the one determine how far you go, how deep you go, how much to push. For any reason your knee doesn't take it, sit on something, take load off your knees. Keep your spine long, nicely. Open side of your rib cage, front and back of it. From here, put your palms on the ground. Forward fold all the way.
Bend your toes forward. Feet hip width apart. Just hang. Just sway your hips side to side. Whatever feels good. You can bend one knee and straighten the other.
We're going to take our left leg all the way back to the lunge. Hold it there momentarily. Hold it there. Bring your back knee on the floor all the way. Put the top of your foot on the mat or on the floor, whatever you have. We're going to bend over our front knee. Just
inhale, arms up. Our left knee is forward, or our right knee is forward.
ready forward.
Let's side bend over that right knee.
Hold it and breathe.
If you can, spin your head to look under your left arm. Add some rotation to your neck as you side bend. Squeeze your back leg glute. Try to open through the hips a little bit more. Open through the groin.
Keep on breathing. Two more. Inhale. Back to your center again. Want to reach back for the wall behind you for your heel. If you have it in you, whichever. Just breathe. Come back to your center. Back leg knee off the ground. High lunge all the way. Going to take it all the way to warrior 3.
Reach forward, push off with your back leg, foot. Into warrior.
Without touching the ground, stand up all the way, that leg off the ground, knee to the chest. Grab your shin with one hand or both. Bring it deeper to your chest. Keep on breathing. Keep your balance going. The leg you are standing on it, your ankle starts getting active with wiggling around to keep your balance. It's a good thing. Don't run away from it. Simply let go of it all the way on the ground. Arms up, palms together. Exhale. Fold forward all the way, palms on the ground. Just need to remember which leg you had in front. Bring the other leg all the way back. Put your back leg knee down on the ground. Toes pointing back. Arms up. Make sure your knees are not directly under your hip bones. So slightly back, it's like a lunging. Glutes is active.
Back leg knees slightly back.
And then lean over all the way. Lift yourself up. Don't collapse. Lift and go to the side. Now keep on breathing.
As well as stretch of the groin, tracking the back glute helps for stability.
Look at your armpit, remember. Keep on breathing. Come back to your center. Reach back for the wall behind you or reach for your heel with your head. Come back to your center. Bring back leg knee off the ground. Reach forward. Take off from the ground. Stand up on one leg all the way. This warrior three is an amazing pose.
You don't have to have hands together. Shoulders are tight. Have palms face each other. Thumbs up to the ceiling. Make sure that your neck is long. Open up the back of the neck. Chin in.
Come up all the way, knee to chest. Hold on to the knee.
Make sure you're holding knee with knuckle strength grip and bicep strength. Shoulders are pulling away from the ear. So there's no punching. Rolling shoulders back and down.
Let go of your leg. Lower it down on the ground all the way. Arms up, palm together. Exhale, fold forward, palms on the ground. Bring your legs away from each other, 2 feet away from each other. Stay there and breathe, stay there and breathe. Keep your knees straight.
As you can.
Take your right leg a little away, shoulder size away, and stay there and breathe. Stay there and breathe. Stay there and breathe. Again, see if we can keep your front knee as straight as you possibly can. If you must put your hand on your shin, on your knees, on something else, it's a good idea. Because yoga block, it works better. And I am not selling them, no, it's not advertising for yoga block. Hold it and breathe. It's just connection to the ground allow you to actually work on things better. A step forward, look up, fold forward again, other leg back all the way, and fold forward on the other side. Kneecap lift upward, hips are square. Keep breathing.
The point here to focus on is your front spine, where your breastbone ends and your ribs flare. That's the point we tend to collapse down on. We want to lift that point towards our nose without overextending the spine. So finding a neutrality at the spine, front, back, and side.
At first, we're going to walk forward and then we're going to take it to the high plank. So a step forward, inhale, look up, exhale, go deep and take your legs back all the way to high plank. Hold it there momentarily and then we go all the way on our stomach. Keep on breathing here. I'm going to keep the arm active. You know how to do it, but I'm going to repeat it again. Keep belly over your elbow pointing forward, shoulders away. Again, breastbone lifting, core engaged. Glutes active, push your heel back, kneecap lift upward, and muscles gently internally rotated on the leg too, creating torque, arm to leg to leg, and body overall, creating that torque. Don't drop your head too much. Keep your head in. Go all the way on your stomach. Toes pointing back. We're going to bring hands still under on shoulder, off the ground. Lift yourself up.
Lift from your low back. Don't lift from your head. So your head is not lifting. Chin is staying neutral. You're lifting from your low back. Elbows reaching for your hips.
So head lifting, there is not much value on that. It's just actually harmful. So lift your spine up minus your neck area. Lower yourself down, interlock your fingers behind the back, reach for your heels. Bring your heels together deep, and then reach back. Back to the center. We're going to work on W and I and T, if you remember it. So you work on W all the way, bring your hands off the ground to the side, the spine lifting, heels together tight, and extend.
Elbows reaching for your hips. Your hands and arms are making the outer edge of the W.
And reach, extend your arm forward all the way.
Thumbs up.
Bring it all the way to T.
You can keep your thumbs up. Help to open the shoulder.
Back to W again.
Don't let your elbows drop too much down. Try to keep them
Within the body frame is good.
lateral line of the rib.
Back to I. Thumbs up. We're going to bring it all the way back behind your back again, interlock, and see if you can lock the elbow heels together. Reach back for your heels. Keep on breathing, keep on breathing, keep on breathing. We're going to bring it back to W again one more time. Extend it to I all the way. Thumbs up, breathe, breathe, breathe. Don't overlift your head up. Hands on the ground. You're going to lift yourself up all the way to high plank pose. Hold it there. Soon we're going to down dog. For now, just hold it there. Keep yourself active. Push it all the way to downward facing dog. In down dog, probably back of your legs are still not warmed up. See, we can gradually dropping the heel toward the ground. Keep your mid toes in line with your mid fingers while you're having your palms in line with your shoulders. The angle between index finger and mid finger is straight. Don't put your arm in the angle. Don't keep your legs too close together either. Hold it and breathe. With your legs, walk forward all the way to your hand. Lift yourself halfway, hands on your shin, stay there and breathe.
It's time to roll the shoulders back and down, keeping the chin neutral, top of the head reaching forward through the crown, tailbone reaching back. So if your tailbone's tucked under, try to flare it up, the very tip lifts up, and then equal opposite pull through the spine.
Before we stand up, we're going to extend our arm forward, one arm at a time. We're going to extend your right arm forward, hold it, open side of your rib cage, whether front of it, back of it, be aware of it, breathe deep, top of your chest, side of your rib cage, belly, back on your shin, other arm up.
Helps to open the shoulder by lifting thumb goes up to the ceiling, hitchhiker pose.
Back on your shin, fold forward deeper, Come back up again, same place you were. Both arms up, reaching forward. Fold forward all the way. Unlock your knee again one more time. Open your arms, come up all the way. Big inhale. Exhale, arms back to your side. Inhale, arms up, palm together. Exhale, fold forward, palms on the ground. Hold it there, breathe.
Remember to relax your neck, forehead towards your legs.
So far, we are working on opening your spine. Open your, all telling you, don't collapse and open.
If you're in this position, forward fold, try to spin your inner thighs towards the back wall. See what happens with your sit bones.
Take your right leg back all the way. Bring your back leg knee down on the ground. Back leg toes pointing back. Come back up all the way. Lean over to your one side all the way. Hold it and breathe. Nice deep inhale. Come back to the center. Reach back for your heel. Keep on breathing. Keep on breathing. Keep on opening and breathing. Come back to your center. Back leg knee off the ground. Reach forward. Take off from the ground. Stand up on one leg again. Stand tall all the way, knee to your chest. Grab your shin with one hand, the same side. The other one on your hips. We're going to open the leg to the side. That's what we're trying to do. So one hand on your hips or arm open to keep the balance. Open your leg to the side. Bring your knee back to your chest. See if you can grab your big toe with index finger and middle finger. Just stay there. If you have it in you, extend your leg forward. If you don't worry about it. How about if I fall? Stand up and do it again. You're yoga practicing, not yoga perform. You're not perfect to perform. Bend your knee again. Lower it down on the ground. You just need to remember which leg you deal with it. Inhale, arms up, palm together. Exhale, fold forward all the way, palms on the ground. Inhale, look up, take the other leg back all the way. Bring your back leg knee down, toes pointing back, arms up. Lean to one side. Hold it and breathe. Hold it and breathe. Be aware of your neck. It's not just dangling on its own. It's not. Keep it active. Come back to your center again. Reach back for your heel. Keep on breathing. Make sure your knee is not under your hips entirely. Come back to your center. Back leg knee off the ground. Reach forward. Back leg off the ground. Stand up on one leg. Stand up all the way. knee to your chest, grab it with one or both hands. One hand on your hips if you have it in you. If you don't, just stay there. Open your leg to the side. Stay tall, rest on lifting. Leg you're standing on it, toes are straight, kneecap lift upward, growing, pulling back to the stomach. While your knee is going back, the one you're holding on to it, pulling it back, hip come forward. Try to stay in the same place as it was. You don't turn, basically. Back to your center. Grab your big toe with one hand. Extend your leg forward if you can. Are you breathing? You're repeating the same pose, practicing the same simple poses to make sure you breathe, nothing to learn or practice a new pose. Bend your knee back to the chest. Let go of the leg, lower your leg down on the ground. Inhale, arms up, palm together. Exhale, fold forward all the way, palms on the ground. Hold it there and breathe. Take your right leg back 2 feet. Fold forward over your front leg. Open side of your rib cage better. Inhale, look up. Bring your leg forward. Exhale, deeper forward. Other leg back. Chest lifting. So hips does the hinging forward, not the spine. Inhale, look up. Bring your leg forward. Exhale, fold forward deeper. Palms on the ground. Take your legs back again to high plank pose. Hold it again momentarily. Put a check mark on the places you're aware of it. Make sure they are active. Shoulders away. Chest lifting. Head in proper place. Neck is not dropping. Chin and forehead in at once. So go all the way again on your stomach. Back to the same thing we did. The W and I, we're going to work on it. We're going to interlock our finger. For now, we're going to lift yourself up all the way, palms off the ground. If you have it in you, hold it there. Squeeze your elbow toward each other. Don't let them get open. Extend your arm forward all the way. Thumb pointing up, heels together. Bring your arms back to W. Open it to T. Hold it. We're going to lift up a couple times on my number. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you breathe. Back to W again. Extend it to I. Interlock your fingers behind your back. Going to reach for your heel. Hold. If you're dropping it and coming back into it, make sure you're engaged. Never rest in between. Little low, little higher. So preferably you just want to hold it there. One more time to W. Extend it all the way forward, all the way to T. Let's go up 4 or 5 times. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interlock your fingers behind back. Reach back for your heel, heels together off the ground. Breathe. Back to W, back on the ground to high plank pose all the way. Soon we're going to down dog, not quite yet. Hold it and breathe. Take it to down dog all the way. Walk forward with your legs. Palms on your shin, lift up half away. Spine long, side of your rib cage open, top of your chest open. Create that. Extend your right arm up all the way forward. Hold it. Back on your shin, other arm up. The arm should be open. Biceps in line with your ear without dropping your head. Back on your shin. Both arms up. Elbows are straight. Biceps in line with your ear, not squeezing your ear. Stand up all the way. Arms back to your side. Exhale. Inhale, arms up, palm together. Exhale, fold forward all the way. Fold forward all the way. Hold and breathe. Hold and breathe. Hold and breathe. Try to keep your knees straight. Bend your knees, arms up. Stay there in chair pose. Hold it. Reach forward one more time. Right leg off the ground to warrior 3. Ankle joint, knee joint, hip joint. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Leg down on the ground. Back to chair pose again. Back to chair pose again. Reach forward one more time. Other leg off the ground. Hold it and breathe. Leg down on the ground, back to chair pose again. Fold forward all the way, arms on the ground. Stay there and breathe one more time. Take your legs back all the way to high plank. Stay there. Soon we're going to down dog, not quite yet again. Take it all the way to down dog. Bring your right leg in front. Keep your knee straight and fold forward all the way. Try to keep your hips square. Readjust your back leg according to your need and ability. So need and ability, two different things. Both factors are involved. Bend your front and take your leg back, all the way back to down dog. Gonna bring the other leg in front. Bring the other leg in front. And then keep your front knee straight again, hips square. Back leg heel on the ground, back leg muscles internally rotated. Kneecap lift upward. Back hip bone dropping down. Chest lifting. Hips folding. Side of your rib cage open, neck away. Chin and forehead in at once. Is not neck reaching, head reaching toward your shin. Bend your knee, bring the back leg forward, fold forward all the way. Take your legs back all the way to high plank. Take it all the way one more time to down dog. Bring your right leg in front, arms up, palm together. Back leg heel off the ground. Reach back for your heel again one more time. Reach back for your heel, for the back leg heel. Bend back basically. Palms back on the ground. Take your leg back to high plank. Bring the other leg in front. Back leg heel off the ground. Come back up. Reach back again on this side. Breathe. On the next pose, we're going to directly from here, we're going back to the center. Don't come out of it yet. You're low. Bring your back leg forward to chair pose directly. And stay there. Stay there. Don't come up yet. Stay there. Stay there. Hold the chair pose. Bring left elbow on your right knee. Left elbow on your right knee. Twist deep and breathe. Back to the center. Take it to the other side. Back to the center. Reach forward. Extend up all the way, arms back to your side. I'm already there. Okay, that's all right. We're going to work on a standing tree pose. Standing tree pose. So inhale, arms up, palm together. Keep the lift, and then bring your arms down. Bring your right leg up. Put your heel and toes on inner thigh. Don't push your knee away. If you're putting it around the knee, just make sure gentle touch is not forced. We're going to open our arms apart from each other. Keep it there, keep it there, keep it there. Back directly without touching anything. Back to warrior three all the way again. Arms open, arms open, arms open. Don't pull all your arms back. Stand up tall, again back to same pose. Down on the ground, sure. And arms back to yours. Let's take it to the other side. One more time, nice deep inhale, arms up. Keep the lift, arms down. Other leg up all the way. Heel on inner thigh. Toes pointing down toward your heel. Hip coming forward, knee reaching back. Sit tall, stand tall. And arms open apart. Take it all the way back to warrior three idea. Airplane wing, arms open. Hold and breathe. Stand tall again, hands to heart, heel down, and all those jazz. Arms up, palm together. Exhale, fold forward, palms on the ground. Inhale, look up, take your legs back all the way. Hold the high plank pose. I'm going to take it to chair pose again from here one more time. Bring your right leg in front all the way. Bring your arms up, palm together. Keep the knee there, keep the height there. Bring your back leg forward beside the other one. Sink down low. Stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there. Fold forward all the way, palms on the ground. Take your legs back. Bring the other leg in front. Bring your back leg in and back to chair. Fold forward all the way, palms on the ground. Look up, take your legs back to a high plank pose. We're going to down dog again. Not quite yet. Go all the way on your stomach. What happened to down dog? No down dog. Back to W. Lift yourself off the ground, heels together. Extend your arm forward again. Thumb pointing up. Back to W again. Back to I. Interlock your fingers behind your back, heels together. Reach back, lift up, breathe. Let go of it, back to T. Based on here, lift yourself 4 or 5 times. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep on breathing. 5. Back to I. Back to W. Palms on the ground. Lift yourself up. Now we're going to down dog. Hold. Go on all 4, please. Keep your right leg off the ground. You don't have to extend your leg. Just bend it to the side. And we're going to circle our leg along. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same leg the other way around. Go big. Go 1 all the way back. 2, 3, bigger. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep on breathing. 10. Let's take it to the other side. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way around. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Down on the ground. Extend your right arm forward, left leg back. Hold it now and breathe. Keep on breathing, keep on breathing, keep on breathing. Down on the ground, other arm, other leg. Hold and breathe. Keep your hips square down to the ground. Rib cage back. Don't drop your head down. Back on the ground again, please. We're going to work on cat and cow. Rise your back up as high as you can go. Back to center, lift your chest up. Back to the center, rise your back up again. Back to the center, lift your chest up. Back to the center, rise your back up, deeper, 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 deeper. Back to the center, lift your chest up. Back to the center, rise up your back, hold the cat pose, hold it and hold it and hold it. We're gonna sit on our heels and come back up while you're holding on to the cat pose. 2, the lowest part of your tailbone should be active. Some level of energy engagement there. Back to the center. Knees off the ground, come all the way up to up dog. And hold momentarily. Hold, shoulders away, breastbone lifting. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to repeat this a few times. Come back again to up dog. Roll. Exhale, down dog. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. Come all the way up dog. Exhale, deep and down dog. Bring your right leg all the way forward. We're going to do a Spider-Man lunge. We're going to do it, and then we're going to add a right angle to it just for no Spider-Man lunge. Hold it. Get settled in a pose.
Your back leg more back.
And add the right angle to it all the way. So back leg.
I just spin my back foot 45-degree angle, back heel on the mat. And I'm trying to create my side spine, my right side, in the length of my thigh bone. Palm can be on the mat, top of foot, maybe elbow to knee, whatever you need to do to keep the spine lengthened. Add a rotation as your arm reaches up, your belly button to your head is rotating back.
So it's 2 different moves going on there. So top hip bone reaching back, the bottom hip bone coming forward. It's not one-sided. You're pushing your front knee, readjusting your front knee to stay there. It's blocking the road, but still there is triceps and knee connection involved. If I'm breathing. The power of index finger on top, come up all the way to warrior 2. Hold it. Bring your palms one more time down on the ground. We're going to take it all the way to lizard pose. So back leg heel off the ground. Readjust your front leg. Bring your elbows down to the ground all the way.
You can rest your back leg knee, top of your foot on the floor if you need. If you find that it's too much, maybe just start to lower down into a push-up, bringing your breastbone towards the floor. Hold it anywhere that you feel tension at the hip, that you're maintaining spinal length. If you arch your spine, the tension goes away from your hip. If you lengthen your spine, the tension comes back to your hip. Your spine needs to be lengthened in order to stretch your limbs. So spine first, keep it long, and then you can get into your peripheral.
Keep your big toes on the ground. Keep your big toe on the ground and push your knee away. Keep it straight. Don't give too much of angle to your leg. Just push the knee away if there's room. Come to high plank. Take the leg back. Bring the other leg in front. See if we can do it all the way on this side. Readjust yourself. Give it a back leg heel on the ground. Top arm open. Give it the right angle. Hold it.
Any variation of this right angle, again, going back to spinal length first, including that lower, the inner side edge of the spine to the thigh. You're lifting from hip all the way to armpit as you bend forward, hinge forward. Try not to keep that front hip up. Try to drop the front hip so it's in line with the knee. And then hinge from your hips, not arching or bending from your spine.
Come back up all the way to warrior two.
It helps in warrior two if you can bring your front heel intersecting with your back arch. Keep bone alignment in the same line, and you can get equal stretch of your muscles, equal strength of your muscles. Again, slowly, gradually, you're trying to work this front hip in line with your front knee. And we're all at different spots here. This is a hard posture.
Back leg heel off the ground. Again, bring your palm down on the ground. You're going to gradually bring your elbows on the ground or knee on the ground if needed.
So play with your spine. You know, if you're overarching the back, what happens in the hip? You don't feel the stretch as much, right? But as soon as you start to lengthen that bottom breastbone forward towards your nose, and if you increase some depth, maybe dropping down into a deeper push-up on your forearms, you feel more stretching of the limb.
Remember to breathe. Palms on the ground again. Take your leg back. Take it all the way to down dog again one more time. Keep your right leg off the mat. Rise it up as high as you can. Swing your leg through, shin down on the ground. Palms on the ground. Walk forward all the way.
Try to keep your back leg directly behind you, not too far out to the side. And try to press from your big toenail all the way up to your ankle, up your shin, to your knee. Try to get that whole length of those bones pressing to the floor. So you're not rolling or rotating your foot inward, you're keeping your foot directly behind you with emphasis of pushing along the big toe line to the floor.
Try not to lower your head, lower your head to the ground. Lower your chest to the ground. Don't drop your head deeply. If you want to drop anything, bring your armpit toward the ground. Palms on the ground. Take your leg back to high plank. So down dog. And bring the other leg up all the way and bring it all the way between your arms. Down on the ground and walk forward. Palms on the ground, right on the shoulder. Take your leg back to high plank. Bend your knees down on the ground. Sit on your heels, arms extended, palms down to the ground. With your arms, walk to your left side. Back to your center. Walk to the other side. Back to your center again. We're done for now. Again, guys, that was 1 hour gone. Too quick. I'm halfway through. See you tomorrow for bear peace.